it came out of COVID, people got used to going to the church in their pajamas and just sitting at home. That is not the same as showing up. I think in Psalm 73, David talked about how he could not understand how the wicked were so blessed. And here you got a bunch of believers and they're just trying barely to make ends meet, and they got issue day after day. Then you look around the world and there's all these people who don't know God, don't love God, don't even care about God, and they're prospering and they're doing great. David struggled with that.
I did at one point in my life. I was looking around, especially in modeling. I was like, why are they getting all these jobs? I'm walking out of castings. I even walked out of David Letterman for a particular reason, and I got a direct booking, and that was really hard for me. I'm like, Lord, why aren't you providing me with clean jobs? And I should have trusted him instead of questioned why he wasn't doing what he was doing.
In that spot, if we're not careful, and even David said, I almost slipped. In other words, his faith began to get shaky because he was questioning. Because until I went into the sanctuary. In other words, until he went into a place of public worship in the presence of God. And whatever happened in the sanctuary that day, it gave David perspective to understand that, yes, they may be doing great now, but I know how this all ends up. And so there's something about the private worship, and there's something about walking in on a Sunday morning, anxious, maybe angry, depressed, but through a prayer, a word that's spoken, a verse that you hear, a word of encouragement that someone gives you on the way in, on the way out. It's how God will use that to fill up your tank